Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV proudly present the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament live from Ashland High School. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy in South Shore, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Ashland Community and Technical College, First and People's Bank, Bowman Auto Service and Collision in Flatwoods, Wagner Rental, Boyd County Public Schools, and Raceland Worthington Independent Schools. Now let's go to the court in Anderson Gymnasium for the pregame show on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from Anderson Gymnasium on the campus of Paul Blazer High School. Welcome in to the pregame show for the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament here on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight as the 27-10 Raceland Rams, the champions out of the 63rd District, will go up against the champions from the 64th and the defending region champs of Boyd County at 35-4. Last night, an instant classic in the first semifinals with Raceland and Ashland. It went 5 sets, and in the 5th set, we had to play extra points. It was a 16-14 win by the Rams in set 5 to knock off Ashland for the first time in 6 years. It was 6 years to the day yesterday, the last time that Raceland had defeated Ashland in volleyball, and they did it on Ashland's home court after falling to the Volleyball in both games in the regular season. They got swept here back in August. They lost at home 3-1, raced out to a 2-0 lead last night. Ashland came back, played itself into a very tightly contested third set. They cruised through set 4, was in control of set 5, and the Rams made a big run behind the swings of Elizabeth Rigsby. Rigsby last night, 18 kills to send the Rams into the championship game. First time they've been here since 2016. That's when they won their 4th consecutive region championship. On the other side of the bracket, it's the defending champs and one of the top teams in the state in volleyball of Boyd County, 35-4. Those 35 wins, that is program best, eclipsing last year's 34-win season. They've rolled through the first 2 rounds in straight sets, and as a matter of fact, of every team that they've played in the region this season, they've lost 1 set that entire way through. Their 4 losses this year, 3 of those have come to teams inside the state of Kentucky with great records and RPIs. The other one on a team out of Tennessee. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll preview the matchup, get you ready for first serve, the region championship, Raceland and Boyd County. Our coverage continues after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
Funny thing about banks, you go in and apply for a loan here,
but they make their decisions somewhere out of state.
My money is here, my account is here. Why go 100 miles away to make a decision?
At First and People's Bank, the decision is made right here by people you know. Bank local. Bank with the friendly folks at First and People's Bank. The Home Office. Member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Boyd County Superintendent Bill Boblett and the Boyd County Board of Education would like to wish the Boyd County High School volleyball team the best of luck in the regional tournament. The board, the fans, and all involved wish the Lady Lions the very best of luck as you vie for that regional championship. Be Lion strong and continue your winning ways as you compete for this title. Superintendent Boblett and the Boyd County Board of Education are with you all the way and wish you the best of luck in the regional volleyball games.
Hello, I'm Michael Bowling, Senior Vice President of Kentucky.
Back here in pregame coverage, just inside of 5 minutes before we get things started with Boyd and Raceland in the 16th Region Championship game. Winner gets Region 10 in the semi-state round. That'll be between Bishop Brossard and Scott. Those two teams playing tonight. Scott, the top team out of Region 10 at 27-12. Bishop Brossard 26-13. Scott lost 3-2 to Brossard in the 37th District Tournament. Brossard swept the first meeting in the regular season 3-0. So that's who will play the winner of this championship matchup. And then after the only one round in what we call semi-state, where they play it at the higher team's RPI home court. And then after that, everything goes to GRC down in Winchester, and that beautiful facility down there for the Elite Eight semifinals and championship round for volleyball. But when we look at the two players for each team that's really going to have to carry the load, it's no secret for Raceland, Elizabeth Rigsby, she's going to have to be active at the net, and the Rams are going to have to get blocking help to Taylor Bartram. They cannot allow her to attack free from the pin. She swings it with a ferocious swing. She's got great leaps, and when she comes up and gets down on top of a ball, look out. It is dangerous on the other side. The other side for Raceland is Rigsby does well when another player up front rolls along with her, and you've got three other players that could have big games and need big games. Gracie Reed, Shaylee Holbrook, and Faith Spurlock. All of those players across that front row that need to pick up and find some points in other places when Boyd County tries to slow down Rigsby at the net. Boyd County's got a complement of players around Bartram as well, as Emma Sparks, she's dangerous down the middle. Carly Mullins as well. And they move it so well from that back row. Sophia Gifford and Lindsay Eakers will move the ball forward. And Carly Conley, the setter, she makes everything go. Team, when she has So the matchup tonight for Raceland, they've come in winners of their last 6. Boyd has won 9 consecutive. This is the 4th trip to the region championship under Katie Neltner and her leadership. She took over her first season was back in 2017. In 2016, Boyd County went 0-28. Since Neltner has been at the controls of the Lions program, they've not lost or not won any fewer than 17. That was her first season. This is her 198th game. She's got a record of 155-42. And over the last 3 seasons, her team has lost a grand total of 9 games. This one's a big one for the Rams. This one would be the upset of the century, if you will. But without a doubt, that's why they play it on the court, not on the paper. So we'll see how this one shakes out, and we'll crown a region champion here tonight. Good crowd on hand, both with Raceland, a smaller student section. Boyd County student section came out tonight. They are packed in. So they're ready to get loud and proud to support the Lions. Good crowd for Raceland across the way as well, as they're here to support their team. Let's take a break. When we return, we'll meet our starting lineups and get you ready for the first serve of the 16th Region Tournament. That's as we continue here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Michael Bowling, Senior Vice President of Kentucky Farmers Bank. When you do business with Kentucky Farmers Bank, you're making an investment in your community. Your money stays local, we never sell your loan, and in turn, we invest in local families, churches, schools, and charities. We believe in our community, and that's why we are the better bank for loans.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for loans since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-through. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Did you miss starting college this month? Maybe you're still waiting on your financial aid to be approved, or you planned on attending a university, but it didn't work out. Well, no worries. Ashland Community and Technical College has a 12-week online session starting September 12th and an 8-week online session starting October 17th. So don't delay. Call 606-326-2000 or stop by one of the 3 ACTC campuses today. It's not too late to further your education at Ashland Community and Technical College. Serving the communities of Raceland and Worthington since 1928, Raceland schools have been a beacon of learning and growth in the tri-state. A private school education at a public school price. Raceland's distinguished schools are a caring place where students can learn and grow. Committed to the future, Raceland's academic and arts programs rank among the top in the state, and test scores are among the highest in the area. We are Raceland, and this is home.
Back here at Anderson Gymnasium, getting you ready for Boyd County and Raceland in the 16th Region Volleyball Championship. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight on the Coed Sports Network and Cool TV. As Boyd County being introduced, they'll be in the black tops with the red sleeves tonight. They're the visitors on the scoreboard. Raceland in the orange top, black sleeves. Both teams wearing black bottoms. Rams will be considered the home team on the scoreboard this evening. Your game score will be up in the top left corner of your screen. On the bottom of your screen across the middle part there is your set game score. So first 3 out of 5 wins it, and a region championship. Big thanks to all of our sponsors who's been with us this week throughout the event. Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, First and People's Bank, Wagner Rental and Supply, Boyd County Board of Education, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Ashland Community and Technical College, Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy in South Shore, Bowman's Auto Service and Collision in Flatwoods, and Raceland Board of Education. So the Rams being introduced here. Good crowd on both sides as Boyd County trying to go back-to-back after winning a region title last year, first time under Katie Neltner and the Raceland Rams trying to pick up a region championship for the first time since 2016. That's the last time they played in a region title game. Boyd County rolled through both games in the tournament, 3 games to none over Lewis and Fleming. Raceland dispatched West Carter 3 games to none in the opening round, and then had a thriller last night against Ashland, in which they won that one 3 games to 2 in a 5th set that took us an extra point to be able to decide a victor. Just announcing that Bill Renzi is going to represent the 16th region at the state tournament next week. So congratulations to Bill. He's going to be our chair referee tonight. We've got 6 officials on the floor and 2 at the scores table. So both teams doing their final huddle. And we're ready to get things underway here in what should be a busy one. So out on the floor for the Rams, it's Rigsby, Brown, Morris, Reed, Haddix, Holbrook, and Spurlock. For Boyd, Conley, Bartram, and Sparks across the front row. Mullins, Gifford, and Caldwell on the back row. And we're about ready to get things rolling. We're going to get 2 liberos checking in, as that'll be Reagan Mackey for Raceland and Lindsey Eakers for Boyd. Eakers will come in for Mullins. And Mackey should come in for Spurlock. Trying to get this place rocking. So now Brown Morris is actually going to come off, and Sophie Hale will come on, I believe. And now Spurlock comes off, and Mackey's in. So now we're waiting for a volleyball so we can get this match started. They're playing, let's get this thing started. I agree, let's go. So Raceland has won the toss. They will serve it first. They'll work it from right to left as I view it here high atop Paul Blazer High School's gymnasium. Now Hale comes off. Brown Morris is back in. And we're ready for volleyball. Here we go. Region championship game. Cody Haddix will put it in the air, and we are underway. Far side. Bartram brings it on a soft touch and puts it in for the kill. And it's 1-0 Boyd. So Carly Conley back for the service work now for the Lions. Floating serve. Mackey with a diving attempt, but she can't get there, and Conley drops it in for the ace. And makes it 2-0 Lions. Deep service there. Mackey tries to play it, and a little bit too late. Conley with back-to-back aces. And Boyd's out to a 3-0 lead. Drop it in for another ace. That's 3 consecutive. But they said it was out of bounds. No, excuse me. They pointed toward Raceland, and then they pointed for the point. So 4-0 Boyd. Here's Rigsby up in the net with a big swing, and it's in off the tip. And Elizabeth Rigsby gets Raceland on the board with the kill. It's 4-1, and the Rams side out. So now Gracie Reed back for the service. Gifford back row. Conley comes near side to Bartram with a big swing. Diving save there by Haddix, and it's all the way into the crowd. Taylor Bartram goes boom. 5-1 Boyd. And now Bartram back for the service. Spurlock. Here's Haddix. From the pin, Rigsby. And Rigsby finds a spot in the back line for the kill and the point. So 5-2 now. And Elizabeth Rigsby will do the service. Good service. Bartram back row. Conley up front. Brings it out near side to Sparks. Mackey on the dig. Spurlock saves it. Mackey tried to put it back up and couldn't get it there. 6-2 Boyd County rolling here in set one. Newman in for Rigsby. And Emma Sparks with the service. Here's Holbrook. Bartram back row. Conley up front. Over to Gifford. And Gifford rolls it across the tape for the point. 7-2. Sparks back to work. Deep service, it's in for the ace. 8-2. Sparks from that far side corner, floats this one across. There's Newman. Haddix floats it up in the air. It's a free ball lifted over by Mackey. Here's Conley. Brings it up to Mullins with a big swing, and it's deep. So give the point to Raceland as they'll side out, and they trail at 8-3. And now Skylar Brown Morris with the service. Eakers back row, Conley up front. Takes it out the back door to Mullins with a push. There's Morris. Spurlock on a free ball. Near side Caldwell, blocked at the net by Spurlock. Free ball by Haddix. Backpedaling Bartram. Conley to the far side pin. Gifford with a big swing, but it's out of bounds. So 8-4 now. Skylar Brown Morris with the service work. Eakers back row up to Conley. She'll go out to Mullins with a big swing. Brown Morris with a diving save. She can't play it down. Mullins with the kill. And it's 9-4 Boyd County. And Allie Caldwell back for the service. Here's Holbrook up front. Eakers back row. Caldwell goes off to the far side, and they'll get Gifford into the net. So point Raceland, it's 9-5. And Faith Spurlock. Mullins had it hanging at the front of the net, and she'll fire it back down for the point. Side out, and a 10-5 lead. Sophia Gifford. High arcing serve, Newman on the back row. Haddix brings it near side to Reed. Reed fires it across, there's Eakers. Caldwell pushes it up to Mullins with a big swing for the point off the backboard. Carly Mullins rolling here early. 11-5. Newman back row, Haddix near side to Reed. Reed on a free ball. Gifford scrambling, and Gracie Reed will put that one in for the point. So Shaylee Holbrook back for service for Raceland. Here's Caldwell over to Bartram. Bartram with a big swing off the deflection, out of bounds. It goes down for the point, and it's 12-6 Boyd. Mullins with the service. Mackey back row. Near side to Reed. She'll smack it across. Here's Caldwell up to Sparks with a push. And he'll get a double ball against, or double touch, I should say, against Boyd. So 12-7, and now Haddix back on the service line. Eakers back row. Conley sends it up to Eakers, and Eakers on a free ball. Backpedaling Holbrook. Haddix up front. Reed pushes across to Eakers. Here's Bartram with a touch across with the left hand on the double block, and she gets it down for the point. 13-7. Carly Conley. Mackey back row. Haddix near side to Brown Morris with a push. Diving save there by Conley. Here's Bartram with a big swing. Holbrook saves it back up front. Haddix with a push. Eakers back row. Here's Sparks. Haddix near side. Right down the pipe to Rigsby. It's dug out by Gifford. Here's Bartram with a touch and the point. Sometimes it's so easy for her the way that she sees the floor. 14-7 now, Boyd County doubling up Raceland. Coming into the ball game for the Rams is Savannah Zewald. She'll replace Brown Morris. So Carly Conley ready to get going. And they'll get Raceland moving before the service, so make it 15-7. And that one goes out of bounds. So side out Rams, they trail it by 7. And Gracie Reed on the service line. Caldwell, Eakers up front. Here's Sparks with a big swing and puts it down for the point. Now Taylor Bartram. Holbrook back up. Haddix taps it across. Caldwell digs. Free ball far side. Gifford with a touch. And then Rigsby got a hand on it, but nobody could get there to help her out. So a kill for Gifford on the far side. It makes it 17-8. Mackey. Haddix scrambling. Here's Spurlock on a free ball. Conley up front. Here's Sparks with a cross-court attack. Mackey up front. Zewald blocked at the net. As that was Gifford and Sparks. And a timeout, Raceland. We're back in 60 seconds on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub & Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub & Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
18-8. Boyd in front of Raceland as we welcome you back here. Coverage of the 16th Region Volleyball Championship game. Here's Sparks. Takes a big swing. Haddix off the back row. Rigsby. And then a free ball over by Spurlock. Caldwell brings it up to Sparks, and Sparks fires it down with authority. Good look there of the play on instant replay. 19-8. Boyd County leading here in set number 1. And Bartram service an ace. 20-8. Ball goes over into the near side stands, and Bartram runs it down. Floating service near side, Spurlock. Mackey gets it back up in the air. Here's Zewald with a big swing. Eakers back row. Near side, Caldwell. Blocked at the net. She'll dig it out. Conley pushes it back up to Sparks with a big swing. Mackey back row. Spurlock into the air. Free ball over by Haddix. Here's Conley back up front to Sparks, and Sparks into the net. So side out Raceland, they trail at 20-9. And Elizabeth Rigsby with the service. Good service there. Bartram diving forward. Near side with Sparks, and she fires that one through. Excuse me, that was Caldwell. 21-9. And Emma Sparks back for the service for Boyd County. Free ball sent over by Holbrook. Here's Conley up front. Back up to Mullins with a big swing through the block attempt of Holbrook for the point. 22-9. Lions 3 points away from taking set number 1. Deep service. Zewald can't play that one. Newman tries to chase it down. It's going down as an ace. And 23-9, Boyd County's lead extends. Another ace. And it's set point for the Lions. Boyd thus far in the match, 7 aces here in the first set. Here's Spurlock. Holbrook will go with a joust at the net. Mackey lofts it across. Nice scramble there by the Rams. Here's Gifford on a push. Haddix on a free ball. Here's Mullins. Jumped a bit too soon and could not make the connection. So side out Raceland. It's still set point for the Lions. It's 24-9. And Zewald with the service. And a floating service, diving save there by Eakers, and she puts it down for the point on the return. And Boyd County takes set number 1, 25-10. Set 2 when we return after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub & Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub & Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
Funny thing about banks, you go in and apply for a loan here,
but they make their decisions somewhere out of state.
My money is here, my account is here. Why go 100 miles away to make a decision?
At First and People's Bank, the decision is made right here by people you know. Bank local. Bank with the friendly folks at First and People's Bank. The Home Office. Member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever.
Set one goes to Boyd, 25-10. As you'll see the score up in the top left-hand corner of your screen, reflecting the match score. First team to 3 is the victor here tonight. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Our crew executive producer tonight is Hunter Masters. On cameras, Jeff Spradlin and Felicia Collier. Happy to have you along with us here tonight on Cool TV. So Boyd County will serve to start the second frame as Carly Conley will get things underway. Working it from left to right as I view it here at Anderson Gymnasium. Here we go. Haddix pushes it near side to Reed. Reed with a big swing. There's Ekers. Conley off to the far side. Bartram blocked, and it's out of bounds. So 1-0 Rams. Not something you see often out of Taylor Bartram, missing an attack. Here's Sparks at the face of the net. She goes cross court for the kill right in front of the Rams bench. Even at 1. And Taylor Bartram back for service. Mackey, Haddock scrambling. Brown Morris with a push. And they'll get her on a double. So 2-1 Boyd. And Rigsby fires it down for the point. 2-2. Now Reagan Mackey wearing that white libero jersey. Back row. Here's Conley scrambling. It's going to be a free ball by Caldwell. Holbrook out of the back row up to Haddix. Off to Brown Morris on the far side pin with a touch. Free ball sent over by Gifford. And Haddix can't play it. It's off of her fingertips and down for the point. And Boyd's in front 3-2. Emma Sparks. Nice service. Ball sent all the way back across from Spurlock. Conley brings it back up to Mullins. She's blocked at the net. She'll dig it out. And then they'll get Conley on a 2-ball. So tie it at 3 now. And Shayla Newman fires it down the middle. Eaker steps 2. Conley with a bump to the far side to Mullins with a push. Off the tip. Diving save there by Haddix and a push across by Brown Morris. Here's Conley back to Mullins down the pipe. It's blocked at the center of the net by Holbrook. And a timeout requested by Boyd County. We'll stay right here as Raceland takes the lead now 4-3. Good look there into the timeout with Katie Neltner and her team. I talked with Coach Neltner last night and asked her about coming into this match and against Raceland. She said they don't think about the other team on the other side of the net. They only worry about themselves. And she believes if they can play to their potential, there's not a team in the region that can beat them. That was her words. And you'll see this team at times that they simply will not be playing to the expectations that she has brought to this Lions program, and she will burn a timeout in a heartbeat. And that's exactly what we just saw right there. Neltner started back in 2017 in her 6th season in Cannonsburg. And the 4th trip that she's put this team into the region finals, trying to go back-to-back this season. So out of the timeout, Shayla Newman punches it across. Caldwell near side to Conley. They'll leave it off to Caldwell. Newman steps 2. Here's Haddix. Brings it near side to Spurlock, and they'll get Haddix on the double. So tie the ball game at 4 apiece. And Allie Caldwell with the service. Here's Haddix with a ninja kill, and it's blocked by Mullins at the net. So put Boyd in front now 5-4. Caldwell. Boyd County scrambling. They'll get it up. No. So now 6-4. Sophie Hale with the service, and that one's out of bounds. So service out of bounds. Ties it at 6. Off the tape, Eakers dives forward, sends it back across the net. Eakers back row. Here's Bartram with a big swing, and off the foot of Hale, it goes down for the point. And Boyd's back in front, 7-6. Mullins. There's Newman. Haddix leaves it off for Reed. She'll take it to that back corner. Diving attempt. Bartram fires it back across. Here's Haddix down to Holbrook through the block attempt. Tip over by Bartram. Haddix pushes it across. Gifford backpedaling. Here's Sparks. Goes cross court. Hale there with a dig. Back up to Holbrook with a touch. They'll bring it back over to Bartram with a soft touch. Haddix steps 2. Great rally we have going here. There's Mackey. Haddix near side to Reed. Blocked at the net as Carly Conley sent it away, and Boyd County picks up the point. Eight 6. Lions in front by 2. Haddix near side, off to Reed with a big swing. There's Gifford on the back row. Caldwell brings it to the near side or far side pin. And then Shaylee Holbrook found a soft spot and just fires it right back across. 8-7 here. Here comes Rigsby back in for Newman. And Holbrook to the service line. Running overhand service, Eakers back row. Here's a touch up to Sparks, and she'll touch it across with precision and the point. 9-7. This place is packed to capacity almost. Great crowd on both sides. Haddock's up front now. Here's Rigsby down the pipe with a big swing, a diving save by Eakers. But Boyd County can't play it down. And it's 9-8. Gifford back row. Conley brings it out the backside. Bartram had to backpedal to pull that one in somehow. Nice job by her. Here's Holbrook on a free ball. Sparks up the pipe. Mackey on a dig. And then Brown Morris on the double. Ten to 8. Reed with a big swing. There's Eakers on the back row. Now Caldwell up front with a push. Mackey saves it. Haddock tries to put it across and can't keep it in bounds. It's out of bounds. And it's 11 to 8. Mackey. Haddocks. Rigsby with a big swing. Eakers. Sparks. Free ball going over by Mackey. High arcing shot to the back row to Eakers. Here's Conley up front. Brings it out the back to the near side pin. And Caldwell can't keep it in play. And it's 11 to 9. And Reagan Mackey. Conley, near side. Here's Rigsby with a touch on the near side as she drops it on the line for the point. And the lead's down to 1. Bartram. Now Conley, near side to Sparks. And she's out of bounds, and we're even at 11. Timeout, Boyd County. Back in 60 seconds on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
All tied at 11 here in set number 2. As the Lions burn their second time out of the frame. Back underway. Brown Morris, Rigsby. Over to Brown Morris. She's blocked at the net. And the point goes down after the block there by Sparks. And Boyd County sides out and takes a 12-11 lead. So now Emma Sparks. Haddix up front, goes off to the far side, pin to Rigsby. Diving save there by Bartram. Here's Caldwell, and she punches it across for the point. And that quickly, Boyd's back out in front by 2. Big student sections for both sides here tonight supporting their team. Here's Spurlock, lobs it back into the middle. Mackey on a free ball. Sparks backpedals, plays it up to Conley at the net. Here's Mullen, started down the pipe, went with a soft touch, and Raceland will just have to bump it across on a free ball. Conley takes it off to Gifford. Gifford goes on the swing on the far side pin. Here's Spurlock. Conley now brings it off to Sparks down the pipe from the back row. Haddix with a receive. Free ball by Spurlock. Conley back up front. She'll touch it over on 2. Here's Caldwell on the near side pin. Cross court, Holbrook. Haddix back up front toward Rigsby with a left hand. It's blocked by Caldwell. Now Rigsby goes up with it again. Gifford scrambling and doesn't get it back to the net. So a great rally there, won by the Rams, and it's down to 1. And Shayla Newman on a free ball. Newman backpedaling. (14-13). And then Raceland can't find it across, so make it 15-13 Boyd. Allie Caldwell. Mackey back row. Near side Spurlock. She'll go cross court and it's out of bounds. Say an error on Boyd into the net, so make it 15-14 now. Caldwell up to Mullins with the touch. There's Spurlock. Haddix up at the net. Holbrook. Bartram steps 2. Back to Gifford. Haddix with a push. Bartram backpedaling. Gifford. Mackey back row. Haddix comes near side to Spurlock, and she knew it as soon as she touched it. They'll get her on the double. The Boo Birds raining down from the Rams student section on the far sideline as the Rams will burn a timeout. A big thanks to all of our sponsors for this event. Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, First and People's Bank, Wagner Rental and Supply, Boyd County Board of Education, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Ashland Community and Technical College, Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy in South Shore, Bowman's Auto Service and Collision in Flatwoods, and Raceland Board of Education. Boyd won set 1, 25-10. They lead set 2, 16-14. Raceland trying to keep things somewhat interesting and not have to fall behind 2-0 to the defending region champs. Raceland trying to pick up their first win against Boyd County since 2017. That was back on September the 14th. They won that match 3-1. Back underway. Here's a free ball by Mackey. Eakers. Off to Bartram. Bartram with a big swing and a boom. She'd been quiet here in this frame, and she just woke up with a big swing at the net. 17-14. Floating service, Newman. Haddix near side to Spurlock. Great save there by Eakers and a free ball sent over by the Lions. And then the Rams can't play it forward. And the point goes to Boyd, and the lead's out to 4. Now 18-14. Raceland has lost 7 straight to Boyd County. And over those 7 matches, the total has been 20-1. They get Haddix on another double. Push the set 1 game into that, and it's 21-1. This Boyd team has been dominant since Neltner taking over the program. Bartram with a big swing through the block attempt and fires that one down with authority. Good look there on replay on that one. So 20-14. Boyd now on a quick 5-0 run. Mackey misplays it. So 21-14 now. Here's Haddix near side. Spurlock. Gifford on the back row. Caldwell off to Bartram with a big swing and a point. Mackey tries to save it and she can't get there. 22-14 now. It's Taylor Bartram heating up. Had 16 kills last night in the win over Fleming. Unofficially tonight with 9. Here's a free ball. Blocked at the net. Ball stays in play. Mullins through the tip and the point. 23-14. Here's Zewald back on as Hale will step off. Gifford punches it across. Haddix up front to Holbrook. Holbrook goes with a big swing and puts it down on the back line. Side out Raceland. And Faith Spurlock to the service line. Eakers, Caldwell, out the backside of Mullins. She'll go cross court. Haddix brings it up to Holbrook, and Raceland can't play it across as they'll get on a 4 ball. And it's set point for the Lions. Newman up to Haddix. Here's Holbrook up front. Through the block attempt of Sparks, and she picks up the point. So still set point for the Lions. And Shaylee Holbrook will go to the service line. Floating service. Gifford back row. Here's Sparks up front with a big swing. Mackey returns it. Sparks comes back up and fires it back through for the point. And Boyd County takes set number 2, 25-16. Set 3 when we return after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub & Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub & Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Set 3 getting ready to get underway with Boyd County in control of the match. 2-0. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight on Cool TV. Our executive producer this evening for the championship game is Hunter Masters. Jeff Spradle and Felicia Collier on cameras doing a fabulous job. Entire Cool Hit Sports crew doing a wonderful job all week long. Mason May and Philip Roark was a part of the crew in last night's doubleheader, as well as the game Raceland played in the first round. So Raceland now finds itself in a 2-0 deficit. Boyd County 1 set away from back-to-back region championships. Winner out of Region 10 will play Region 16, which will be the winner of this one in the upcoming state tournament. Scott and Bishop Brossard, I have not seen any scores on that one. If we see anything, we certainly will pass it along. But as of yet, we have not seen any scores from that contest. That's who will play the winner of this game here. And then after that game, everything goes into the beautiful facility down in Winchester at George Rogers Clark High School. And they'll play the Elite Eight semifinals and finals. All right, Raceland will start things off with the service in set 3, and we're underway. Akers brings it up front. Sparks on a free ball. Haddix back row to Holbrook now up front. Rigsby sends it over. It's blocked by Sparks. And then if Raceland can't play it across, and Boyd County jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Here's Reed off the far side. The big swing, diving is saved. Brown Morris sends it skyward. Here's Mackey, pokes it across. Gifford back row. Conley now off to Bartram with a touch. Diving attempt there by Brown Morris, but Bartram puts it down for the kill, and 2-0 Boyd. Bartram unofficially in this one with the 10 kills, and that one's out of bounds. So side out Raceland. They trail it 2-1. And Gracie Reed with a dart across off to the wall of the hands of Ellie Caldwell for the ace. We're even at 2. Good service. Sparks climbs the ladder and puts it down on the far side for the point. So now Taylor Bartram. Holbrook back row. Haddix near side. No, she'll go far side, to Rigsby, who tips it across. Now Caldwell off to Gifford. Gifford comes cross court for the kill. 4-2, Boyd County in front by 2 now. Boyd County student section coming to life. Bartram. Haddix up front. Here's Spurlock on a tip across. Here's Sparks through the double block. Attempt for the point. Back-to-back kills for Emma Sparks. 5-2 Boyd County. Sparks now with 7 kills unofficially in the match. Here's Caldwell. Pushes it off to the far side to Gifford. And Raceland can't find it back up. And the Lions add to their lead now 6-2. Stay tuned with us after the conclusion of the event. We'll have the post-game show. We'll look at some numbers. Try to grab an interview or two with the region champion. All coming up in the post-game show here on Cool TV. Here's Bartram from the back row. Holbrook with a great dig. Brown Morris on the far side with a point. So 6-3 is the Rams side out, and Elizabeth Rigsby with the service work. And that one's out of bounds. So Rigsby off, Newman back in for the Rams, and Emma Sparks to the service line. Running overhand service down that far side, and that one's out of bounds. Make it 7-4. Bartram, Conley, off to Mullins. Cross court, there's Mackey. Near side to Spurlock. Into the block. She tries to dig it out of the net and can't play it forward. 8-4 to now Boyd County. And Allie Caldwell back to the service line. Floating service, Newman back row. Mackey launches it across. There's Eakers. Gifford with a big swing, and that one's deep. Tried to go back corner and got a little bit too much of it right at our camera. So now Mackey will go back for the service. Conley puts it up in the air to Bartram. Free ball coming across by Mullins. Here's Haddix up front, tips it across. Caldwell, now Conley. Leaves it up to Mullins with a big swing for the point, off of the wall. Good look at that one here on replay as Sophie Hale tried to play it, and all she could do was get her arms up. So now Sophia Gifford. Haddix brings it near side to Reed. Reed goes cross court for the kill and puts it in for the point. So make it 9-6 now, and a timeout requested. We'll go ahead and stay right here. A big thanks to our sponsors this week for allowing us to bring you coverage of the 2022 Volleyball Regional Championship Tournament here at Paul Blazer High School and Anderson Gymnasium. Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, First and People's Bank, Wagner Rental and Supply, Boyd County Board of Education, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Ashland Community and Technical College, Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald's Pharmacy in South Shore, Bowman's Auto Service and Collision in Flatwoods, and Raceland Board of Education. 9-6, Boyd leading in here in set number 3. They lead the match 2-0. Trying to close it out in straight sets and go back-to-back in the region. They picked up their 35th win last night. That's most in program history in a single season. They're trying to close it out here on the rivals' home court. There's Caldwell up front, brings out near side of Mullins, blocked at the net, ball tipped up. Conley pokes it across, there's Reed. Haddix comes back to Reed, Reed with a big swing and a tip ball. They'll put it in for the kill for Gracie Reed. So leads down to 2. And Shaylee Holbrook caught that one off the side of her hand. So a service error by her gives it back to the Lions and a 10-7 advantage. Here's Carly Mullins. Hale sends it up. Mackey jumps up and lofts it back across. Here's Bartram on that far side. Pin through the block attempt of Rigsby for the point. Big swing there by Bartram as she got aerial and puts it home for another point. 11-7. Here's Rigsby up front. Big swing blocked by Sparks. Rigsby just touches it back across. Sparks comes right at her and brings it near side. They'll get Raceland in the net, so the point goes down to Boyd County. Does not give Sparks a kill. But either way, the lead extends. It's now 12-7. And that's an ace. Mullins with a laser beam to that back row. 13-7 as Hale couldn't play it. Mackey, nice job there to get it up into the air. Here's Reed with a big swing, but it's too deep. Now 14-8 as the Rams will go back to the service line. Cody Haddix. Here's Caldwell. Far side to Bartram with a little touch. So 16-9. Haddix up to Rigsby. Rigsby goes back row and it's too deep. So 17-9. Boyd leading it here in set number 3. Mackey. Now Haddix up front to Rigsby with a nice little touch over across, and Elizabeth Rigsby puts it in for the point. Nice find there by Rigsby. And now Gracie Reed back to the service line. Eakers. Conley. Free ball by Caldwell. Here's Haddix on the front row, brings it near side to Spurlock through the double block attempt. Gifford on the back row. Here's Bartram. Rigsby up front, down the pipe, and that's into the crowd with a big swing there from the middle for the Rams. 17-11. She got that one up about 7-8 rows into the stands on the far sideline. Good service there by Reed. Gifford backpedaling. Conley near side to Bartram with a tip and puts it in with precision. 18-11. And Bartram will do the service. Mackey lifts it forward. Brown Morris on a free ball. Here's Conley. Leaves it up to Sparks with a big swing. Matt Haddix can't play it. Gives Sparks the kill. And it's 19-11. Bartram with a floating service for the ace. And Boyd County 5 points away from back-to-back region championships. And this one's off of Mackey's hands into the scorer's table. Back-to-back aces for Bartram. And it's a 10-point lead now for the Lions. Gianna Cook coming on for Holbrook. Cook, back row. Haddix goes off to Rigsby. Rigsby fires it into the net. 22-11. Cook. Raceland scrambling. Brown Morris tries to push it across and puts it on the line for the point. So 22-12 now as Brown Morris gets the lob across. Here's Rigsby with the overhand service. Free ball coming over by Bartram. Haddix. Mackey, back row now. Bartram up to Conley. Caldwell goes cross court. Brown Morris on the tape, can't get it across. So 23-12 now. And Emma Sparks, the senior, trying to serve it out for back-to-back region championships. Mackey, Haddix near side to Cook. Cook goes cross court. Conley lifts it up. Mullins down the pipe. Haddix near side to Cook again. She'll take it cross court. There's a diving save by Bartram. Here's Sparks with a big swing. Newman steps two. Spurlock on a tip. Mackey backpedaling. Back to Cook near sideline. She'll go with a cross court attack. It's into the hands of Katie Neltner. And it is match point for the Lions. Cook off, back on his Holbrook. Lions fans on their feet. Tipped ball, back across it goes. Here's Mullins down the pipe. Raceland scrambling, they can't play it through, and the Lions are your 2022 region champions. Final score 25-12 in set number 3. And the Lions sweep the Rams here tonight to go back-to-back with region championships. What a match we saw here as the Lions roll through it in straight sets. And they're off to face the champion of Region 10 in the state tournament. Post-game show when we return after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Michael Bowling, Senior Vice President of Kentucky Farmers Bank. When you do business with Kentucky Farmers Bank, you're making an investment in your community. Your money stays local, we never sell your loan, and in turn, we invest in local families, churches, schools, and charities. We believe in our community, and that's why we are the better bank for loans.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for loans since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Did you miss starting college this month? Maybe you're still waiting on your financial aid to be approved, or you planned on attending a university, but it didn't work out. Well, no worries. Ashland Community and Technical College has a 12-week online session starting September 12th and an 8-week online session starting October 17th. So don't delay. Call 606-326-2000 or stop by one of the 3 ACTC campuses today. It's not too late to further your education at Ashland Community and Technical College. Serving the communities of Raceland and Worthington.
Back here at Paul Blazer High School, the Lions. Winners here tonight in straight sets over Raceland. And they are your 2022 16th region champions. They win set 1, 25-10, 25-16 in set 2, and then 25-12 in set number 3. And Boyd County will play the winner of Region 10 Monday in the semi-state round. And then everything after that goes to Clark County down in Winchester should they advance. So back-to-back region champions for Boyd County. They'll move their record on the season to 36-4. Raceland closes out the year at 27-11 and a heck of a run by the Raceland Rams for coming off of last year's 13-20. They were 2-18 the season before that, 8-18 in Coach Farley's first season there in 19. But a berth into the region championship game, but they come up a little short here tonight. Final score, 3-0. Boyd County is your region champions. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll try to grab Coach Neltner and a word from her, maybe a player from Boyd County, and we'll wrap it up here tonight from Anderson Gymnasium. The Lions are the champions. They defeat Raceland 3-0. Our coverage continues after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub & Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub & Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
Funny thing about banks, you go in and apply for a loan here,
but they make their decisions somewhere out of state.
My money is here, my account is here. Why go 100 miles away to make a decision?
At First and People's Bank, the decision is made right here by people you know. Bank local. Bank with the friendly folks at First and People's Bank. The Home Office. Member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Boyd County Superintendent Phil Boblet and the Boyd County Board of Education would like to wish the Boyd County High School volleyball team the best of luck in the regional tournament. The board, the fans, and all involved wish the Lady Lions the very best of luck as you vie for that regional championship. Be Lion strong and continue your winning ways as you compete for this title. Superintendent Boblet and the Boyd County Board of Education are with you all the way and wish you the best of luck in the regional volleyball.
Back here in postgame coverage on the Cool Hit Sports Network, joined with Boyd County head coach Katie Neltner. Coach, back-to-back region championships, 6 years now in the program. What was the goals when you came in and now where you have this program standing?
You know, if I'm being honest, I had no idea where Boyd County was at when I first took them over. So I just came in and had an intention of winning games. And, you know, when we started, everyone was blown away. And now it's just kind of the attitude of, you know, we've worked so hard to be here. We've developed our skill. We've given just about everything we can give in practices and, you know, after season and, you know, out of season. And so, you know, I think this is just where we expect to be for the foreseeable future.
You look at the way you guys played. There was a couple timeouts you burned there in the second set, and I said that is an attitude adjustment. It's one of those you want to make certain you get that laser precision focus you like to see from your team.
Right. You know, sometimes we get a little distracted. We forget that it takes 3 sets to win a match. So, you know, we get that first one sometimes kind of too easy, and the second comes as a little bit of a fight because we're back on our heels. We're not giving as much effort. So, yeah, I always call them my come-to-Jesus moments.
We've seen a few of those come-to-Jesus moments on the way. Taylor, big again tonight. And again, you talk about those hustle plays, a diving play there in set 3. Not a play that you needed to make, but you like to see the effort.
Right. You know, anytime that you can bring the attitude and effort, volleyball is a complete momentum game. So honestly, it doesn't matter what skill that you have on that side of the court. What matters is the attitude and the effort and the hustle they're going to bring. So you're always happy to see it's, you know, a player, and Taylor's one that gives it all the time. You know, I've got several of them that do. So when you see it happen, you know, it's always a good thing as a coach just to know, we haven't quite given up yet.
You get a chance to play on your home court one more time. You got Bishop Brossart. They win their 10th region tonight.
How big is that, getting a chance to be back on your home floor?
You know, it's huge. When they started that semi-state game at the home sites and, RPI really started to, be the matter in season, that's really all we kind of look at going in. We played a harder schedule this year just so that we could up our RPI to ensure that we were near the top. We wanted to challenge ourselves. We expected to be back here. So, we spent our whole season working for this. So getting to, finish with the semi-state game on our home court, it was just incredible atmosphere last year, and I'm sure it's going to repeat this year.
Coach, congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you.
Coach Katie Neltner, we'll take a break. We come back, we'll wrap it up here on Cool TV after this. Thank you very much.
Keeping your parking lot lit is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-through. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Final here tonight, Boyd County is your 2022 region champions as they defeat Raceland 3-0. And they're on to Monday night's semi-state game. They will play host to Bishop Brossard over in Cannonsburg. And then everything after that moves down to George Rogers Clark in Winchester. A big hat tip to our entire crew this week who was part of the coverage tonight. Our executive producer was Hunter Masters. On cameras, Felicia Collier and Jeff Spradlin. Mason May and Philip Rourke were with me throughout the week as well. Fabulous job by every single person, part of our crew here tonight. We were happy to be a part of this and bring you some stellar coverage for Region Volleyball, and certainly hope you enjoyed the coverage that we were able to provide you as well. That'll do it for our coverage tonight. Again, Boyd County, your region champs of the 2022 volleyball tournament, straight set winners over Raceland 3-0. For Felicia Collier, Jeff Spradlin, Hunter Masters, Mason May, Philip Rourke, and all the great staff at the Coed Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying good night from Ashland, and thanks for watching another event here on the Coed Sports Network. You've been watching the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament live from Ashland High School. Tonight's game was brought to you in part by Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy in South Shore, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Ashland Community and Technical College, First and People's Bank, Bowman Auto Service and Collision in Flatwoods, Wagner Rental, Boyd County Public Schools, and Raceland Worthington Independent Schools. This has been a sports presentation of the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV.